It's all for you. Yeah, yo. There whenever it matters, and even more when you feel like it doesn't. Protect you so you never feel like you wasn't. Know I'm right alongside you. Either that or I'm behind you, but always got you. End of discussion, nothing means more. First one to offer is shoulders for what you reach for. Thought I saw the eyes of the world until I seen yours. And know that I ain't see a better view yet. I'm with whatever, so don't ever you fret. Know that you covered, not a hurdle or a heartbreak. A change what a partake, cause none of them won't ever get comfortable in your walkway. My job is to aware you, fully loaded, prepare you for all of the above that I'm never letting get near you. But still in all, give you every advantage I found. Couldn't find a better fit for them, along with my crown. And since the baton was passed, I've been down. Cause failing's not an option, and dad is not a noun, not at all.
Every team LeBron joined, he made them great. It's hard to make the finals, and LeBron been to 8 straight. He bigger than Jordan, plus he more athletic. But Jordan was more creative, more magnetic. He took the Bulls from nothing, put the city on the map. LeBron won a chip for a city that turned they back. Turned they back cause he left. Oh, I guess you forgot? Jordan stayed and he grinded till they reached the top. But you need a team to help bring out the best in you. He didn't have support. Shit, I would've left them too. Jordan was different. LeBron talk getting annoying. Who you know dropped 38 points with food poison? LeBron took 3 different teams to the finals. 17 seasons, about to win another title. When you done everything, motivation you lose. Jordan could've played longer, nothing else to prove.
Yo, what's up, big bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. How you, bro?
I'm great, man. I'm great, man. I got that song stuck in my head. The one I posted with Piff Marty. I'm feeling great.
Which one?
The joint that I posted on my on the IG by Piff Marty. I'm feeling great because he got a new crib. I got that joint stuck in my head.
Piff Marty?
Yeah.
Piff Marty?
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta look that joint up. I gotta YouTube it or something like that. I don't know. I heard that.
I have it on my IG page.
Oh, all right.
It's one of those joints that you can't get out of your head. It kind of recycles itself all the time.
Oh yeah. I know that feeling. Them catchy songs that just stay stuck with you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I have times where, like, if a song is really stuck in my head, yo, I'll have it stuck in my head until I go to sleep. I'll wake up in the morning and the shit will still be stuck in my head, yo. I don't know how that happened. Music,
that's gonna happen to me tomorrow morning. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna start singing. I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
but it's true, man. I love that song. I'm feeling great because we should feel great. You know, we should be blessed what we have and not what we don't have. You know what I mean? It's all about the simple things. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And feeling great, though. Feeling great. It all happens. It all starts from the inside, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I believe in, like, just doing things to make yourself feel great. You know what I mean? Like, is that if it's eating healthy, if it's working out, doing what you love, you know what I mean? Like, people don't understand, like, happiness starts within. It's all about self-happiness first. So that's, you know, it's all about feeling great, because how could you make somebody else feel great if you don't feel great from the inside out? You know what I'm saying? So I'm a firm believer in that.
Facts, man. And, you know, today is Friday. Every Friday I reach out to a dad because, you know, me and a couple of guys, we created a thing called TGIF, the Gifted Fathers. It's just, you know, to show love to dads. And, you know, we got some history, and, you know, I know you're a wonderful dad, a devoted husband, so I wanted to come on here and just show you some love, you know what I mean? Because 2020 is crazy. And so it's all about giving people their flowers while they're, you know, on this earth. So I'm doing my part.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a crazy year, bro. This has been the worst year in most of our lives. You know what I'm saying? But in the midst of all this stuff that's going on, I'm just trying to remain positive. You know what I mean? Because I have to. Being a husband, being a father, man, you gotta keep your mind positive. You gotta keep your mind positive with all this stuff going on. It's madness around us, man. You know?
I feel you, man. And I love, because it's not a hashtag, it's a lifestyle, it's a philosophy. Rise and grind. This is your philosophy. Since a little kid, man, you grinding all your life. You know, your mom didn't hand you anything. You had to do it on your own. So can you kind of talk about that? Because that rise and grind leads into you feeling great. You know what I mean? So can you kind of talk about that a little bit, bro?
Okay, no doubt. Yeah, man. Hashtag rise and grind, man. It is a lifestyle. Like I was just talking about before. I'm a firm believer in, just making yourself happy from the inside out. So it's all about just working hard, grinding, and just pushing yourself to accomplish what you want to accomplish, man. You can't wait for nobody. You know what I mean? Came up in a single parent home. Mom provided for it, but it was certain things that I wanted to get that mom couldn't get me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got to go out and get it myself. You know what I mean? My first car, Mom Duke couldn't pay for my first car. I had to go out and grind and hustle up and get my money up and make that happen. You know what I mean? Getting through college. My mom, my freshman year, it was a struggle, but just got on my grind and got my money up, earned some scholarships, and I told my mom, like, yo, money you paid for to get me in college my freshman year, you ain't got to worry about paying for no more education. You know what I mean? So got on my grind. I'm just a firm believer in, whatever you want, you got to work hard and go get it. Nobody's gonna hand you anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna hand you shit. You gotta go work and grind for it. Like I like the one comparison, like they say, like if you like the person that's on the side of the road and they constantly got they thumb out for like waving for help. Yeah. Like if they broke down on the side of the road, nobody really pulls over for that person. But if you saw somebody pushing their own car, their car broke down and they pushing it up the hill or some shit, you would have somebody get out to help you push that car.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Not asking for help, you trying to push it yourself. I like that saying. I like that, I like that metaphor, you know what I'm saying? And I believe in that in life. You got to just put yourself in, and people see you pushing, people are like, people will help you out.
I feel you on that too, man, bro. But how did, like, I know the crazy thing, like, you've been loving this hip hop since you came out your mom's womb. You know what I mean? Both of us are like, we're a part of that boom bop era. We're a part of that era. But it was that talent show that kind of changed everything for you. Talk about that when you were at college. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man. Got in my first talent show. I didn't even really know how to perform at that time. It was my first time performing on stage. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was real nerve-wracking. But I knew I had to do it because I told a couple friends I was gonna do it, so I couldn't back out. You know what I mean? Right. So so got up there, and the jitters just went away. When I got on stage, they just went away, and I started rapping. Like I said, I didn't know how to perform, but I would just get up there and just and I just spit. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't win the talent show. But after the talent show, it was just like so much love, man. Everybody was like, yo, you nice, yo. You gotta, yo, when you coming up with a mixtape and this and that. And I started getting gassed up, like, oh shit, maybe I could do this for real. Okay, all right, okay. They feeling me. So, I made a few connections with a few friends that produced and put out my first mixtape. And the shit blew up on campus. You know what I'm saying? Blew up on campus. The college DJs playing my music at the parties and stuff like that. And I just fell in love with it. Fell in love with the hustle, just trying to, hustle my mixtapes on campus. I just fell in love with the whole thing. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to do this for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how it happened. That's how it started, bro.
And that's how it's just from passion to purpose. And this is your purpose. And I think that's the most important thing. But at the same time, as over time you're in this game, you see kind of stuff that kind of lose your focus. Because you've been in the game for a minute. You're one of the most underrated lyricists that I know. You know what I mean? Very underrated. You put in the work for almost, I would say, 10, 15, 12 years almost, right?
Yeah, about 10, 12 years, yeah.
Yeah, and so you seen behind the curtain how like a person who's focused can lose focus when they're in that game, when they taste a little success. So how have you stayed focused? Because a lot of people in the game, they had this talent and then they just lost their way and you never heard from them since. So how have you stayed focused?
You know what? I think it's I think it's a mixture of love, like my love and passion for it. You know, it's like I have to continue to do it because if I don't, you know, I feel like I'm losing I feel like I'm letting go of my purpose. I really feel like this is my purpose, and if I'm not doing it, you know, I again, self-happipiness. I know deep within this is what keeps me happy, you know, and it do get draining, you know, it does get draining. I'm not even gonna lie. The game is it's a lot of it's a lot of bullshit in this game, you know what I mean? It's a lot of letdowns, ups, downs, failures, doors getting shut in your face, you know what I mean? But I think the love and the discipline is what keeps me doing it. You know what I'm saying? The discipline to be like, yo, nah, you got to keep going. You got, you know, because the small audience that I do have are dependent on me. And if, you know, and, you know, if I don't want to let them down because, you know, they believe in me and they want to continue to see me around. They want me to continue to put out projects. You know, they want me to continue to perform and, you know what I mean? So, you know, just like I said, man, just discipline and love for it and just not wanting to let my people down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what keeps me doing it. It's kept me doing it this whole time. You know what I mean?
I feel you. And I'm all about changing the narrative. And for the longest time, cats in the game, you know, kind of get that bad taste in their mouth, get those bad labels. But I see you and other cats in the game as entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about, like, back in days in hip hop, the early days, a lot of those cats were denied going in certain clubs. And what did they do? They created their own thing.
Yes, sir.
And that's a form of entrepreneurship.
Right. And that's what I love about hip hop, man. Hip hop, we always found a way to make a way. You know what I'm saying? We always found a way like, all right, y'all not going to let us in through this door. We're going to come in through the window. You know what I'm saying? That's always been hip hop. You know what I mean? That's what I love about the, you know, the culture so much. I love about the game because it's about, you know, it's you know, you got to create opportunities. You don't wait for opportunities. You got to go out and create them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's one of the things I love about the Jay-Z story. You know what I mean? Like Hove, they didn't give him a record deal. He had to go out and create a buzz on his own, and the record labels came back to him. You know, that was another thing. They didn't let him in through the door. So, all right, I'm gonna go out and do my own thing. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna come in through the window. I'm gonna come in through the back door. You know what I mean? It's all about just being creative, man. Hip hop, we've always been just creative, like, and we just. That drive to be like, all right, you know what? Y'all don't fuck with it. We gonna find a way to do it ourselves. You know what I mean? And then we gonna make y'all respect us.
That's right.
That's what happened. You see, you know, 20, 30 years later, hip hop is the biggest genre on the planet.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the new rock and roll. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what I love. That's what I love about hip hop and the whole entrepreneurship and creating your own lane and building brick by brick. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. And you as an entrepreneur, I love how you, as an entrepreneur, you have to adapt. You have to adjust depending on the current situation. You know, everything now is based on stream. You know, everything is based on what we're doing right now on your phone. And I love how you adjust to it. Especially with this current project you have with the debate, the LeBron versus Jordan conversation, which is a conversation in every barbershop, every hood, every suburban area. So talk to me how you came up with that concept as an entrepreneur and say, you know what, I'm going to try to do something a little different. I'm going to get people more engaged because right now, the way technology is now is more engaged. Like what we're doing right now with IG Live.
Right. So the LeBron versus Jordan thing came about. It started with TikTok, right? So I'm in this creator fund. I don't know if you heard about it or if you follow TikTok, but TikTok is now paying their creators to be original, you know, just come up with original stuff. So I'm like, okay, I had to think deep, like, all right, how can I come creative? What do I do best that's gonna help me get my, you know, that's gonna bring out my skills? And I'm like, all right, I rap and I act. So how can I combine them two? So I'm like, yo, what it be dope is if I do these like debates, maybe I can have two friends talking back and forth, you know what I mean, about different topics. You know what I mean? And I wrote down a whole bunch of stuff. I wrote down, sports figures, LeBron, Jordan, I thought about Marvel, DC, you know what I mean? Different actors, you know what I mean? I thought about all these things. But right now, what's one of the biggest topics right now?
LeBron and Jordan.
You know what I'm
which
saying?
I have a different feeling on that. To be real with you, bro, I compare LeBron to Magic. The reason why, because I see their games similar. I don't see Jordan and LeBron games similar. The reason why I say Magic, because when Magic came into the league, that type of player wasn't seen or never seen before. That a guy this tall can ball handle. He can basically do everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He did have a little post game, which is kind of similar to LeBron, where Jordan, he was just a flat out scorer.
Right. Yeah. You know what? And I mentioned that in the debate. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron is more like a Magic Johnson. He's not really looking to be the scoring champ. He's looking to dish it off to his teammates, and that was instilled in him, since high school and stuff. They always taught him, team ball. Jordan comes from the killer mentality, like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm the best player in the world. We down in the fourth quarter. I'm gonna put us on my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, the mentality is different. You can see it, but I think the reason why people compare them to is because they're both so great at what they do. You know
So true.
So, the comparisons will continue on. But going back, that's how I came up with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all about just being creative and, putting out something that was going to be engaging. And it worked, you know what I'm saying? Because it got a bunch of people talking about it to the point where people will forget about the bar. You know what I'm saying? They can talk about Jordan and LeBron, and you know what I mean? And then be like, oh, by the way, that shit was nice though. That shit was dope what you did. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like the bars was second, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And that's cool because I wanted it like that. I wanted it, to be, that's what social media is about. It's about being engaging. Yep. And with the TikTok algorithm, if it's a bunch of people engaging on your stuff, they'll push it out to a bigger audience, bigger audience. So it just kept growing, and that's how all the parts kept going viral. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, fucking Sports Center. Crazy.
And I
man.
love how you talk about the algorithm, because that's important, because that's the behind the scenes work of when you do social media, is understanding how that works. A lot of people don't know how that works. They just post things just to post it. But you have to understand it. It's a science behind it. You just don't post it just to post it. There's a reason why. You know what I mean? There's a system in place that you'll set it up where you'll get those potential people to look. You know what I mean? So what happens is you get those people, and hopefully those people become customers to your music. And that's the ultimate goal.
Right. Yeah, it's marketing, man. It's marketing, because that's one thing I be doing. I be studying marketing. It's not just about being an artist. You really got to be a business. You really got to think like a businessman when you're doing this. You know what I mean? And it's about trial and error too. When I put out the first LeBron versus Jordan Part 1, it was all about let's see how it works. I didn't know how it was gonna do, but I seen that it did well. I'm like, oh shit, this is actually doing well. You know what I mean? I seen it with a lot of engagement. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put out Part 2. And then Part 2 went crazy. Part 2 got like 100,000 views in like 24 hours. So I said, oh shit, I got something. I think I got something. So I just kept putting out more parts all the way up to Part 5. And like I said, the rest is history. You know what I mean? Sports Center was hitting me up, but yeah, bro. You know what I mean? It's a dope feeling, man. That Sports Center shit. That shit caught me off guard because, like I said, it was all about just getting my views up on TikTok and growing the audience. So when they inboxed me, I'm like, oh shit, this Sports Center. They was like, are you the owner of this video? And I looked and I seen it was my TikTok. I was like, yeah, I'm the owner of the video and these are my lyrics. And it was like, okay, do you Sports Center would like to have we would like to use it on our platforms. And I'm thinking like, hell yeah, y'all can use it. You know I mean? Yeah, this is Sports Center. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hit my wife up immediately. I hit my homeboy up immediately, like, yo, Sports Center they want to use my video, you know what I'm saying? And I went and posted it on Facebook. Everybody was going crazy, like, what? Then my man hit me up, like, yo, they posted it, bro. He was like, yo, your price just went up, bro.
That's right.
You on, bro? You on? So he sent me the screenshot. I went to the Sports Center page, and boom, it was on there. My Instagram was going crazy, bro. People hit me on the
man.
I had like 300 DMs, yo. Shit was nuts.
Yeah, man, because you created a demand, and I think it was the perfect timing because that was around the time of the start of the NBA Finals, and people were just having discussion about it. And so, in that media, they want content. They want fresh content. You know, they don't have creative people behind the scenes that's doing what you're doing. And that's the power of social media, is they're reaching out to talented cats like you. Say, this is dope. Can we use it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how you take advantage of it too. It's like, all right, sure, you can use it, but at the same time, I'm gonna utilize your platform, your fan base, to take some of your fan base to my fan base.
To grow mine. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. They got me around like 4,000 new followers in like a couple days. You know what I'm saying?
And those are potential customers.
Definitely, man. So shout out to Sports Center, man. And World Star too, because World Star seen Sports Center posted, and they hit me up too, like, yo, can we post this? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. So they posted it, and it's just been love, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still feeling the effect of them posting them, you know what I mean? So,
and that's the important thing, is that you know your value. And that's the one thing a lot of people don't know, is when you create content, understand your worth and your value. Because it's going to get to a point where there's going to be a scenario when someone's going to ask to buy that. You know what I mean? Say, yo, you know, can we buy this? Because we want to start something off. Because I can see this as like a hip hop version of First Take.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be ill. It'd
just be you. It'd just be you, and it'd be like a First Take, and you're just debating on sports issues. You know what I mean?
Right. And then put it in rap form. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's doing that. See that, and that's the thing too. I love about it, because a lot of the fans were like, "Yo, I've never seen nobody do this. Like, this is fire what you doing. Keep it up." You know what I mean? So that's why I'm really running with these. So I'm cooking up a bunch of debates, you know what I mean? And you know, I got some more stuff coming for the people, so be ready.
That's dope, man.
I put out the Brady versus Rodgers, and then I put out the Brady versus Drew Brees. So, you know, those are kind of going crazy. And I'm cooking up Curry versus Kyrie. People
man.
Yeah, get ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be bananas, man.
Word up.
What are the things are you installing in your kids, man? Because I know that Rise and Grind is a philosophy, you know what I mean? And this is that philosophy that you're installing into your kids. So can you kind of break that down for me, bro?
You know, just teaching them self-worth, self-respect. You know what I mean? And that's like the foundation. You know what I mean? Always have respect for yourself. When you have respect for yourself, other people will see it and they'll respect you too. So, you know, and just, you know, just being an example, you know, always being positive. When they see me interact with other people, they see me positive and giving off that good energy. You know what I mean? So once they see that, it rubs off on them too. You know what I mean? So that's what I try to do, just instill self-respect and good energy. You know what I mean?
And this conversation was a good energy, man. And we definitely got to do this again. We got to do this probably behind the scenes. Bro, I appreciate you, man, so much for jumping on. I know this was like a last minute thing because I hit you up, was it last night or something like that? Or something?
Yeah.
To see if you were down, and you were down. So I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man. I appreciate it too, man. You know, let's stay connected, bro. You know, this is only the beginning, man.
Oh, no doubt, man. I planted a seed in your head, so take it the way you want it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Most definitely, man. I need that energy, man. So I appreciate your energy, man. You know, your positivity and everything you standing for right now. You know, reaching out to dads, because, you know, we gotta keep each other encouraged as dads. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I'm not a dad, but I created dad as a noun, as a dedicated to you guys. To me, I look at it like, you know, remember Derek Jeter's last game? and that little kid that tipped his hat off.
Yeah.
And the fan, that's what dad is not a noun is to me, to you guys. This is me, my cap to you guys.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, okay, all right, got you. No doubt, no doubt.
And then also, I do got a shirt for you. I don't know if you can see. Give me one moment. All right. Just like tell me
okay.
Inbox me your t-shirt size, and I'll send one your way.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. And I'll definitely put the post up and tag you, man.
All right, man. Much love, man. Thank you, bro.
Yo, much love.
And then the link in the pin, I put the link where people can check out the debate with bars on there. So hopefully people who's watching clicked onto the link to check it out, man.
Okay, yeah, no doubt. I see it at the bottom of the screen. Okay, man. Yo, I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you too, man. All right, bro.
All right, peace and love.